This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez. Indigenous leader Leonard Peltier is coming home after nearly half a century behind bars. Just minutes before leaving office, former President Biden granted Peltier clemency, ordering his release from prison to serve the remainder of his life sentence in home confinement. In a statement shared by the NDN Collective, Leonard Peltier responded by saying, quote, "It's finally over. I'm going home. I want to show the world I'm a good person with a good heart. I want to help the people just like my grandmother taught me," Leonard said. Biden's historic decision came after mounting calls by tribal leaders and supporters in a community-led campaign that fought for Peltier's freedom for decades. Biden's order goes into effect February 18th. Biden, however, reiterated his action was not a pardon for Peltier. Leonard Peltier is 80 years old, has spent the majority of his life in prison. For decades, he's maintained his innocence over the 1975 killing of 2 FBI agents in a shootout on the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. Many have said his conviction was riddled with irregularities and prosecutorial misconduct, and that the federal government failed to prove its case against Leonard Peltier. Democratic Presidents Bill Clinton, Barack Obama rejected Peltier's clemency requests. He was also denied parole in 93, 2009, and 2024. For more, we go to Sumterville, Florida, where we're joined by Nick Tilson, founder and CEO of the NDN Collective. He just visited Leonard Peltier in prison after news of his release yesterday. Nick, welcome back to Democracy Now! Can you share with us Leonard Peltier's response? It was minutes before Biden left office.
Leonard is elated. Leonard is excited. He's deeply, deeply honored. When I talked to him on the phone last night after the actual order was given to him, and the papers for executive clemency were given to him, and he read it out loud, and he said, I'm finally coming home. And he's excited to be coming home in this moment. And one of the biggest things of the message that he has is deep gratitude for the 5 decades of organizing and everybody who's ever helped fight for his freedom. And so he is elated. He's excited to go back to his homelands in Belcourt, North Dakota, on the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa.
I'm here in front of Coleman Federal Penitentiary in Florida, where tomorrow Native American leader, political prisoner Leonard Peltier will finally walk free after 50 years and 12 days of wrongful conviction, unjust imprisonment, and persecution by the federal government and the FBI. But despite all those years, Leonard has never lost his spirit, has never given up on his principles for social justice for all the people, and especially for indigenous people here and abroad. In these 50 years, millions of people have come to the fore to demand Leonard's freedom, to right this wrongful conviction, and to defend Native sovereignty, which is really what the issue of Leonard's imprisonment was all about. The right to defend your people. So tomorrow, Leonard will walk out, he will fly home, aided by NDN Collective, which played a big role in his release, and he will be surrounded by his family, his friends, his community. It's a great day tomorrow. There'll be lots of tears and joy, but it'll be a victory for Leonard and for all people who understand that if you resist and you fight, you can win.
Indigenous activist Leonard Peltier was released from prison in Florida this morning. Before he left office, former President Biden commuted his sentence for shooting and killing 2 FBI agents in 1975 during a confrontation of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. Peltier always denied shooting them. His imprisonment has been seen as a symbol of systemic injustices for Native Americans across the country. He's now 80 years old. Peltier will return to South Dakota to be in home confinement. In a statement, Peltier said, quote, "Today I'm finally free. They may have imprisoned me, but they never took my spirit. Thank you to all my supporters throughout the world who fought for my freedom. I'm finally going home. I look forward to seeing my friends, my family, and my community. It's a good day today."
Coming home after almost 50 years, teaching a living hell. Coming home after being isolated, that's a long, long time in prison cells. Coming home after being in lockdown, banished to the hole. Coming home after they tortured your body and tortured also your soul. 49 years there was no justice, was no peace. 49 years you and us waiting for your release. But now we're staying here and await. Welcome home, it's never been too late. Coming home to your people, family and your friends.
We are not going to give up. We're going to win. We've been winning. We're going to continue to win. We're going to stick together. We're going to unite. As it is right now, we've been united all through indigenous countries, and we're gonna fight back. We're gonna continue until we are a free nation. I gave 50 years for that. You know, and I'm gonna give the rest of my life. So they have not broke me. I am not broken.